Music and Talk with Jody Rainey this morning. He is the principal of Homer Center Junior Senior High. He is also the president of the Heritage Conference, getting ready for their seasons to begin very, very soon. It's a busy time of the year, even though it's the middle of the summer and school is not in session. Our conversation brought to you by Marcus & Mack, voted Best Personal Injury Law Firm in the Best of Indiana County contest. Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing injured people. Jody, good morning.
Good morning.
It's good to have you with us again. When we talked with you last, we were just a week or so removed from the end of school, and now we're not so far away from the beginning of school. I would imagine things are really picking up there, huh?
Oh, don't tell me we're close, Todd. That creates too much stress. I don't know if I'm ready yet.
Well, you better get ready because it's not so far away.
Well, when you called, I told you. I didn't even realize it was the last Wednesday of the month. I said, I thought we were still just hit July. I thought we just came off of July 4th. It just goes so fast.
I know. It's pretty shocking. But it is approaching the school year. I know there are plenty of things that a school administrator must do. And so how are the preparations going?
Good. Like things I think we talked about before. I'd say probably the hardest work for me over the summer, it takes the longest anyway, is creating the student and teacher schedules for this coming school year. Mm-hmm. So, for any of our families out there listening, I'm thinking that they should be able to see their tentative schedules as early as sometime next week, probably early to midweek next week. But you got that, but you also got to plan your opening in service days, back to school nights. I'm meeting later today with Dan Sacco, our safety and security consultant, to go over reviewing and revising any of our emergency operation plans and things like that. So it's just a lot of review and revisions and stuff and updates. So we'll be ready, and we got the athletic seasons getting fired up here real soon. Is heat acclimation camp for football, and then the opening of camps for a lot of our different teams, and we had our mini band camp already, and getting geared up for our full-blown band camp here soon as well. So there'll be a lot of hustle and bustle coming here to us real soon.
I would guess as well that a summertime schedule, when you get to the month of July, includes a few walks down the halls and into the classrooms, you and another group of folks looking at making sure each room is set up and there are no problems there, or if something needs an extra coat of paint or a piece of trim needs put back on, that's included in what you do too.
Yeah, I know Mr. Sutter and his crew do an amazing job for us. I think they're, getting the floors clean, getting rooms prepped, taking in our supplies for the year, keeping the outside and inside prepared. And it's a lot of coordination to be ready. Like yesterday, it was pretty wet in the morning, and it forced our crews inside. So, they were prepared. They had things they needed to do inside. So they adjust as the weather adjusts, and then you always have that unforeseen, some system fails on some reason, and we have to, move to take care of it. But, they balance all of that, and, I'm sure they take a lot of abuse because everybody that wants what they want it now, and they have to prioritize to make sure they get all the work done so we're ready to open.
Yeah, absolutely. And another part of all of this, of course, is the technology angle. The needs for technology a few years ago started to really ramp up when COVID came along, and so schools began providing much more to their students in terms of available tech. And all of those things have a shelf life, and they need to be in tip-top shape when you begin as well, right?
Oh, absolutely. We have all every school seems to have now. We have the one-to-one initiative where every student is issued some form of device. For us in the high school, it's Chromebooks, and we use a lot of platform, Google Classroom, to do a lot of our stuff on. But I think the balance now, coming off of COVID, now this will be our third year back somewhat in a regular basis, is the fact that, all the instructional technology that we needed to utilize as resources during COVID, Now it's trying to figure out which ones that we use primarily now that we also have more face-to-face instruction, and looking at those things as a resource. I think a piece of technology is a resource. Instructional technology program is a resource. There's nothing that beats, face-to-face instruction, students, participating in high and mentally engaging activities. Those types of things can only be stimulated live. So we really looked hard during this past budget year to narrow down, like if you had a district license, let's say, and you only have half your staff that utilizes that model. Mm-hmm. So we spent a lot of time trying to figure out, like, what technology do we still use? What technology do we not use as much? And, trying to look at the cost-benefit analysis of all that. So, so like I said, technology, it's ready to go, and we'll be distributing that stuff as the students return this year.
All right. Let's put on another hat here today, the one that says Heritage Conference, and talk about the assimilation of a couple of more schools into the conference, which continues to grow and get stronger. I'm sure that as we get football camp going and the other sports start going here for the fall sports seasons, you mentioned band as well, that's a big job. And getting these schools as full-fledged members of the Heritage Conference, pretty exciting.
Oh, it's very exciting. It's like every time there's change and you're forced to change, it's opportunity. We can sit around and say, oh, well, what's changed? But we're very excited. I think we are adding 2 new schools this year to full-blown, competitions and just full membership. And, they've already been participating with us most of last year as well, just to acclimate, and did participate in things that they didn't offer previous to joining the Heritage Conference. So we're very familiar. The biggest change, I think, for the fall is going to be that football, we have to revert back to our old method. We will scrimmage a team within our conference, and then we will have all 10 games against conference opponents. And obviously the best record will be declared the champion. We lost the crossover with the Westpac, obviously, and but still does. I think we're going to have an exciting football season. I think that we've added teams that are going to make our conference even more competitive, and that's an environment we want to live in. We don't want to. If we win a championship, we definitely are going to earn it, and whoever wins it is going to earn it. It's not going to be a cakewalk for anybody. Looking excited to that, and then also cheerleading. Last year, we implemented the game day competition along with the competitive cheer competition. We're going to continue to do that this year. I'm excited about our squad at Homer Center this year. We've had a really good summer with our cheerleading group, and we have Sandy Schamberger and Tara Duckworth that are our coaches, and this has brought a lot of energy and structure to our program, and there's a lot of excitement around it for us. So, I'm excited about that for Homer Center. And then volleyball, still we'll be at the KCAC for that championship here in late October. So just a lot going on cross country. Marion Center is usually a very dominant team. Mm-hmm. Cambria Heights is pretty strong. And so we got, and I get excited, Todd, because for us, just when I start thinking about how competitive we are, different schools and different events and different activities, and then the other thing is we get a lot of calls to asking us about how we do our academic competitions, how do we create opportunities for kids in the arts. I think that people are starting to take notice that the Heritage Conference is all-inclusive to all students and trying to create positive, enriching experiences for kids to just excel in their area of talent and interest. So, I'm really proud of our conference. We're having a lot of moving parts and changing of ADs and changing of principals and stuff like that. So, it's, I don't want to say it's a challenge, but it definitely takes some time to get some people, newer people, to our conference up to speed on just the different things we do and how to provide the greatest opportunities we can for all kids of our conference.
Yeah, one of the exciting things about that is they also bring their own special energy to something new, because they want to really fit in and bring something that they can contribute to what is a really, really vital conference. You mentioned the volleyball at the KCAC. Those showcase events such as that really highlight what a conference can do, and it's a pretty special thing.
Yep, it is, and I said we're very focused on the mission of creating positive, enriching experiences for students. I mean, that's what every conversation we have, we center back on that, and if that accomplishes the goal, then we find a way to make that happen. And the new teams, and like you said, and it's nice to just get refreshing ideas and things that they maybe have done that may it be within their conference or just that their school does, that we're like, wow, that'd be great. And when we kind of piggyback off of each other and try to create more opportunities, either it's through the conference or just through our own schools, for our kids in areas that seem to fit what we are all about at our school at Homer Center, at least. I can say that.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, it's been a good conversation. Next time we talk to you, you'll be either on the verge. You'll actually be in school probably.
We will be in school, yes. Hold on. Yeah, we will be. That'll be our, we start on the 24th. So we'll be talking, I guess, the following Wednesday after that, I would assume.
Yeah. No,
you might have to call me and remind me.
1, 2, 3, 4. We'll actually be talking to you on the day before school. If you're starting on the 24th, the fourth Wednesday of August is the 23rd. So.
Oh boy! See, you need to keep me straight, Todd. That's what I said earlier, buddy. I said, I always pick up. I have your phone like it lights. My phone lights up like a Christmas tree when it's your number, Todd. So you call me anytime, and it's like I said, I'm answering. Whatever I'm doing, it's not as important as you.
It's the bat phone. Jody Rainey, thanks so much for the visit.
Thanks, Todd. You have a great day.
You too. It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com.